Then
person
Earl
that wrote
came
this
into
was
our
counting
lives.
to make sure they
He
got
was
him
the
in.
maintenance man at
The
the
letter starts
apartment
like
complex
this.
we were living
It
at.
seems like
He
my
seemed
mom
okay
has
at
had hard
first.
times ever
Mom
since
got a call
she
at
and my
work
dad
about her
split
bank
up
account.
back in
It turned out
1999.
that
We were
Earl was
stationed in
taking my mom's
England because my
ATM
dad is
card
in the Air
without her
Force.
knowledge
When he
and
told my
withdrawing
mom
money.
that he wanted a
She
divorce,
confronted
Mom
him
and I
and
left
never had
England on
anything
Easter
to do with
Sunday
him
of
again.
March of 2000
At
and
this
came to
point,
Florida.
it was 2
We
years
lived
since
with
we
my
were back from
aunt, uncle,
England.
cousin, and
Mom's
grandma
friends
for a
were
few
trying to
months
hook her
until
up.
we got an apartment.
Finally, she
Mom
gave
had a few
in
different jobs
and
until
went
a
and
decent
met
one came
Michael
around.
Stewart.
Things had
Mr.
been going
Mike,
fine.
he was
She
stationed on the
didn't
same
date because she
ship
was
as her
focusing
friend's
on
husband
getting
was on
our life in order. Then Earl came into our lives. He was the maintenance man at the apartment complex we were living at. He seemed okay at first. Mom got a call at work about her bank account. It turned out that Earl was taking my mom's ATM card without her knowledge and withdrawing money. She confronted him and never had anything to do with him again. At this point, it was 2 years since we were back from England. Mom's friends were trying to hook her up. Finally, she gave in and went and met Michael Stewart. Mr. Mike, he was stationed on the same ship as a friend's husband was on. Mr. Mike was going through some issues at the time, so was Mom and I. So we just hung out with him and his kids. He was having to get out of the Navy due to a hardship, so all 5 of us rented a house and moved in together. Mr. Mike and Mom's relationship grew, but the relationship came with the problems. Mom's headaches were coming far more often, thinking that it was due to all of the stress and job changes. Things started to get smoothed out. Mom, Mike were working good jobs. Then one morning it happened, September of 2004. Mom said she woke up to get ready for work, as usual, except her right eye was doing weird things, and then the right side of her face went tight and numb for about 5 minutes. Now, if you have to know my mom to understand why, after the symptoms passed, she continued to get ready for work and to go to work. She had a very bad headache all day, and in the back of her mind, she knew what happened that morning, so she called and made a doctor's appointment. When she explained to the nurse confirmed that my mom thought a mild stroke. At this time, she was 40 years old. Mom decided to call Mr. Mike and tell him what was going on. She didn't tell him about the symptoms that morning because the night before they had had an argument. Mr. Mike took Mom to the emergency room. As the nurse suggested, they did x-rays and CAT scans, and nothing was found. The doctor was still concerned because of Mom's earlier symptoms and severe headaches, so he made an appointment at NAS Jax for the following morning with the neurology department. That is when the MRI picked up a blockage known as an ARM on her brain. All of our lives changed at that moment. Mr. Mike and Mom were in the process of buying land and a house. Things were good. Mom wanted to stop it all because of not knowing what would happen to her. Because of this thing on her brain, it was affecting her in many ways. Dr. Hawley at NAS Jax referred Mom to Shands, where they confirmed it was a blockage. They didn't want to rush the surgery. I know that sounds silly. Finally, the date was set, June 28, 2005. Mom was going through a lot of pain and other things. She had to quit work in March of 2005. We got the house in June of 2005. Things were tough for her once again. She pulled through the surgery, recovered, and worked at getting life back in order. Oh, by the way, she ended up in surgery for 32 to 36 hours. The doctors and everyone at Shands were amazed. It took Mom a while to learn how to be the old Debbie, and Mr. Mike couldn't deal with it, so they had problems once again. And it wasn't because of anything physically wrong with my mom. It was emotionally. Anyhow, Mr. Mike up and left us back in January. Mom has been struggling to make the house payments because we don't have help. He won't help or talk to my mom. The house went up for sale on May 31st. Even though she doesn't want to sell, it's just too tight money-wise. This is why I'm sending this to you. I know it's sloppy, but I just realized that the nominations have to be turned in by June 30th. If you just make her look pretty again so she feels good about herself like she used to, Also, maybe someone can figure out how we can keep our house or have someone help with us to keep it up while it is on the market. I know that would make her feel better. Thank you, Jeremy Jutras. Jeremy, if you will stand. Jeremy's so proud of his mom. They've been through a lot together. And Jeremy, your letter was so beautiful to us. And we're going to try to make your mom feel better about herself, okay? At this time, Miss Debbie Jutras, if you will please stand, I would like to introduce you. Your son is an awesome person. His letter was beautiful. And this is Miss Debbie, and we're going to try to make her feel better, all right? All right. There is a fourth candidate that is not here tonight, and we'll maybe try to follow up with that one at a later date, because I need to make sure that I have permission to read, their letter and everything. But I would just like to start by going over everything that's going to take place. When I came up with the idea, or felt inspired to do the New Beginning show, I just wanted to reach out into the community and help the women. My ministry, my slogan is looking through the eyes of women. And unless you're a woman,
you can't look through the eyes of women. And I know myself as a mother and as a wife, and as a, I have a job myself and things like that. It gets tough sometimes in the role of a mother or a wife.
Everyone has a woman just simply being a woman. And so when we got the idea, or when I got the idea to do the New Beginning show, I said, I want to take some women and I want to give them a fresh start. Everyone has a story. Some women just make it through, a little quicker than others. And I know what it's like to not have anything, and I know what it's like to want something and not be able to get it for sacrificing for your children. So what I came up with was a physical makeover. And what the makeover is going to compile of will be, we have Shelly and Dana here from Teeny's. Teeny's is located in Callahan. It is Teeny's Beauty Salon. And they're going to bring you in. They're going to give you a complete makeover as far as your hair is concerned. They're, whatever it is that,
new hairstyle, possibly a new color. They're going to let you know what they're going to actually do for you. And we're going to make you over hair-wise. Also, we have with us Miss Carolyn Phillips from Curves of Callahan.
And she's going to explain to you in a few moments what Curves is. It's I'll just give you the main point is you're going to get to work out. You're going to get to trim down. I might join you on that. And we thank Ms. Carolyn for that. Rita Hardy is the Mary Kay director of this area, and she actually has a training facility. She is going to bring you into her training facility, and she is going to teach you skincare. She's going to give you skin products. She's going to do an evaluation on your skin. There will be certain, products that would be better, to try to help you with your skin, complexion, things like that. And then in the end, she's going to teach you also how to apply makeup. She's going to get the colors for you that would best fit your skin tones and your colors. And she's going to give you makeup, Mary Kay products. And then at the last segment, when we actually bring you out, she will help you, with your makeup that day for the big coming out party. The other thing we have is we have Miss Kathy Smith here. She is from Roland's Tanning Salon here in Callahan, and she is offering tanning services to you. You can choose to go in and lay in a tanning bed, or they also offer spray-on tanning, and she will be explaining her products to you later in the show. Also, Miss Lori Scott, she is not here with us tonight. She is a professional or a licensed massage therapist. She is offering a full body massage to all four of you.
So you will be receiving, we'll have to get with her and schedule that, and you'll receive a full body massage. And last but not least, I own the Heavenly Cottage in Callahan, and I'm going to give each of you a new outfit to wear the night that we have our coming out party. And you'll get to come out, you'll have your hair done, your makeup, new clothes, a beautiful tan, maybe a more fit, physique. And we're doing this to give back to our community. These ladies have been so gracious to join the makeover team. I'm very, very thankful to them for their time and their efforts, and we just want to give something back to you. And we thank you to the three of you that wrote in the nominations. They were absolutely beautiful. I've been crying since June. Every time I read them, I cry. They're very felt in my heart, and I thank you very much. As I stand in front of this door, I would like to remind you that your worst is over and your best is now. Be blessed of the Lord and join us weekly right here